I'm here for the ride.
Okay. We are live. I'm just waiting for everything to update. Hello, everyone. Here we are with my second stream. I'm Ruby with ChaosEDH, and we have an extremely fun group that I've been looking forward to this. Honestly, group two I've almost been looking forward to more than I did group one. That's saying nothing against the three people that I had in group one. Um, but if we want to go around and do introductions, I'm waiting. Hopefully, someone comes in here that I'm waiting for, and if they do, I'll do my little announcement. I mentioned on Twitter or whatever the hell the site's called now. So if y'all want to go ahead, um, we have randomized for some reason. We're in this order. Misha, if you want to go on ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
Just introducing ourselves and our deck.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. I am Magic Mishimigo, Magic player, cosplayer, overall goofball, and I am playing Arabo, Roar of the World. Cats and cats and cats. They get big and buff. That's my deck. All right,
I
cat.
I can't wait for Giant Kitty. And if y'all need to post anything in links or anything, I'm pretty sure I don't have links limited right now. So
See if I have. Go ahead, Mitch.
Sure.
hey,
Hey
Mara.
everybody, I'm Mitch, a 6'6" for 6 with Trample. You can find me on all your favorite social media at Mitch Completed. Tonight I'm gonna be playing Titania, Protector of Argoth. This is my baby, my forever deck, my favorite big green stinky deck. It got some new toys recently, so I'm looking forward to seeing some of them play out. That's it for me. I'll pass to Billy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Billy. You can find me on Twitter at Billy_819. Deck I am playing this evening is Goshentai of Life's Legacy. Right? Remember that right? Life's Origin. Life's Origin. There we go. I'm so pro gamer right here. Um, so basically, I just was like, shrines are cool. And we're gonna build a deck about it. And then that deck ended up being like, all right, enchantments, and then enchantments, and then enchantments. So here we are. Also, just taking a moment for a shameless plug. I have a giveaway that is ending on Friday the 13th. So, for anyone who is so interested, it is for a Black Lotus um, playmat that came from Magic Vegas and a pin from Magic Vegas. So yeah, just like, follow, retweet it, and it is yours. So yeah, and of course, Ruby, thank you for having all of us.
I thank y'all for coming. I kind of wanted this first month just to be for lack of better terms, a thank you tour. So I'm just working through everybody I've wanted to play with again and again and again and again. So after this month,
Aw.
I'll actually open up lists. But yeah, I'm 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 still getting very used to having a channel and actually being as close to affiliate as I've gotten in one shot, but it's still kind of holy hell. I'm still not over that I won the Pegasus Pride Award, and that's already passed. So, all right, and let me see. Let me check messages. Actually, I'll do this easy. Music, are you in here at all? Just message me if you are. If not, I'll continue, or just pop me on or message me somewhere else. Okay, is that seriously? Is that absolutely seriously your? Actually, that doesn't shock me. That as my
I
sibling,
love
that does not fucking shock me.
in the monkey smiley. I love it.
that I love them. I love them. So, and as I stated earlier, I am Ruby, and oh, and I forgot I did this. I've actually activated my noodle cam permanently, and of course she's gone back into her cage. I'm going back into her hole. So if she comes back out, I actually have the camera on my snake right now. Um, but I will go ahead and do my little news here. Just I think like literally a few hours ago, I finally, after a year, almost a year of waiting, I finally got the call from the local hospital. I am getting my gender affirming surgery in December, officially.
Congratulations!
Officially December 12th, and
Oh
holy
yeah.
hell, I've been waiting for this.
I can't wait.
I literally have like 15 million messages that I've literally been calling back and forth with the hospital trying to get up with the woman. So, I just,
Oh, that's fantastic.
yeah, I just kind of, I know it's, yeah, to me that's a huge, now and actually I did check, the surgery will be on a Tuesday. It will fall on a stream day. It's early enough in the day and I recover very quickly from anesthesia. There's a good chance I'll stream that day. Because
Don't push yourself too hard, though.
Make
sure.
I'm a level of insane that means I have to do it. But okay, I will take my turn.
Person.
Yes. So tonight I'm running my Feldhorn Dreadwolf Herald deck. If y'all joined us last week, or if you check the YouTube link that I'll post in a little bit, where I actually posted the video from last week, I am playing the same deck again. This probably means it's going to kill me first, but I want to see how long this deck can go before I actually get eliminated. So let's see what
I've
happens.
seen that deck pop off in some other people's streams, and it gets wild real fast. So I'm ready to see what you do.
I've bragged about the love affair between Natali, Primal Conqueror, and Apex Devastator. It's because of this deck. I'm going to Terramorphic Expanse, tap. I'm going to crack it, go grab a land, and pass.
All right, draw for turn. I will do something similar. Evolving Wilds, crack it, go get a forest, and pass my turn.
Well, so you played the better version.
We're playing such fast Magic. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Hey, it was.
Tap for one and cycle Ash Barrens for a forest.
I have only ever done the Soul Ring into Arcane into Dork once, and it was last week.
Play a tap in Dotha Trio, and I will pass it back to Ruby.
Woohoo!
Never had a dork off of it. That's a real dream right there.
And it was,
Right?
and it was for delighted halfling, of all cards that it could
Oh.
be.
So good.
A really good dork out of all of them.
Yep. I will play Detection Tower and pass.
Oh no, I'm a slow shuffler.
Oh, you're fine.
We're just playing such fast Magic.
You know what it is?
First
I also-
turn always
I
goes
got-
that
I
way.
got small hands, and they don't do the things quite the speed you think. So,
Hey. Planes.
like,
And
double sleeve deck is large.
I will pay 1 for a Stoneforge Masterwork artifact equipment. Each equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Might be good with cats. And pass.
Seems good.
Cats and dogs have been the two creature types that have been the hardest for me to build around. I don't know why. Wolves, easy.
See, I can't find a wolf commander I like.
So fearful that that second word was gonna be mystic, and I was gonna be like,
No, actually, I have a wolf and dog deck. It's Inara and Yoshimaru. That one was pretty good. But, like, I've had a copy of Ren and Siri Inseparable for probably years. I cannot build that deck. I don't know why.
I've been wanting to do Ginny Faye.
That one's on the list too. I don't know what it is about dogs. I cannot build a dog deck. I can't even build a Door in the Siege Tower deck, and I don't know why either.
I just played a panorama and cracked it for another forest. Billy, you can go ahead.
Okay.
alright.
More of that green stuff over there.
Yeah, I'm just doing land stuff. Don't worry about it.
Like that. Land for turn, I will shock in a Hollow Fountain, which means I am officially losing. I know.
What's
Super
up,
hype.
Tony?
Tap for 2.
Hey, Tony.
I'm gonna cast Shigeki Jukai Visionary.
Love that card.
Ooh, Shigeki's so good.
I will. It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. It's past turn.
It's fine. I swear, it's fine. It's really
Welcome
fine.
to Sea Share.
It's not fun.
Nothing to worry about here. It's all fine.
Um,
Yeah,
I will
feel
play
like
Buried Ruins, tap for 3, and Kodama's Reach, and pass while I go hunt.
all right.
Oh, see, Ruby's ramping.
Well, I'm in green too. Shut up.
We're all playing green tonight. I feel like this is a good day for Mitch.
Actually, it's a rare occurrence, so that is kind of nice.
Oh, hi Lou. I need to tell you the news in case you weren't here. My surgery was finally scheduled for December 12th. Also, my cousin's in here,
Nice.
and my wife. My wife's the
I
moderator of the channel. Well, so is my cousin.
I will pay 3 for a Pride Sovereign. It gets +1/+1 for each other cat I control. There might be a theme, like cats. I'll pass.
I don't see it. I know
No.
that you're trying to say that it's there, but I don't know. I don't know if I've seen quite all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually have, it's not sleeved up right now, but I have an Arabo and Kahira Cats deck that was gifted to me by Donnie of the Filthy Casuals.
Ooh, I
And
love
it was like
that.
a budget $50 deck. We did like a Secret Santa Christmas thing that Amara put together, and that's what I got. And yeah, it's super fun.
See, I've been
That's
hesitant.
adorable.
I've been so hesitant to build anybody else a deck because the last one I built for a friend was literally the Bolus's huge rack deck, and now I own it. I own a copy, and I don't play it often.
I built a really gross Esper control deck with Nihilure as the commander, and I gave it to Giraffe and Nat. I never actually saw it get played, but I think she did. I'm gonna do a Naya Panorama, tap for 3, and play this cool card that I haven't played out yet, Nissa, Resurgent Animist.
Ooh.
This is the new Nissa, so it's got landfall. First time land ETBs, I'm gonna get a mana of any color, and then the second time a land ETBs, I'm gonna cascade for an elf or elemental. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, it goes in my hand. Okay, still pretty good. Anyway, that's it for me. I will pass.
Yeah, that thing. That's an expensive Nissa.
So really funny story. Valerie and I were hanging out at Eliana's shop where Eliana works, waiting for her to get off. And I was going through Titania, and I was like, man, I still really want to get that new Nissa for this. And she was like, I'm going to buy a collector booster right now. I'm going to open a Nissa, and I'm going to give it to you. And she did. Like, no joke. She went and bought a collector booster, sat down, opened it, and went, oh, here's your Nissa. I
Oh
was
man,
like, how the hell?
I can say that's not the first time I've had that happen.
she just knew.
I could picture this whole thing happening, and Val just like, without even really like, with no change in much, like, yeah, there, that it. Like,
Yep.
alright, I will probably do some cool magic shit. I'm gonna tap for 3. Actually, that seems like such a awful idea the longer I think about it. Sometimes holding up mana is really cool, which could be a really reasonable idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna. Right, this card has text that says word. What do? What do? Fuck it, we've all. I'm gonna. Right, that is an instant speed ability. Right, great. I'm gonna just pass the turn. Sorry for my brain still screaming.
You're fine.
You have so many colors to deal with.
I do, but I'm a bitch that loves 5 color. I don't know.
That's cool.
See, I have 5-color decks. I just don't build them. I don't play them often.
See, for me, I feel like my main things are 5 color, Gruul, Mardu, Esper, and mono green. Those are probably like
That's a nice spread, like a
Mhm.
good variety.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I haven't gotten to deck build in about 2 months, so like now that I finally have the space to do that, I'm like I'm gonna go fucking ham and build like everything.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to play another forest. Tap for 3 to cast Chromatic Lantern. Tap 2, and I'm gonna foretell a card.
Ooh,
And pass.
ookie.
Just so I can have
Okay.
foretold you so.
Foretold you so. I like that. All right.
Okay. So this is when you're gonna. Okay, that's the delayed blast fireball. Got it. Anyway.
You'd be amazed.
Draw.
You don't know that. It's in here, but you know that's
It
not
could be, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That gives me something to do.
Okay, I love my cousin, and they're gonna kill me for saying this on stream because they messaged me in private. But they just called my surgery a nut harvesting procedure.
Oh.
They basically told me they're high and don't trust their etiquette, so they're staying out of chat.
Respect.
Mitch, I think you would love.
valid.
I think you would love my cousin more than I could imagine.
Seems like a chill person. Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna pay 3, and I will attempt to cast a behemoth sledge.
That sounds big.
Cats with hammers.
I can believe that. Love you, Lou.
The cat can't grab the hammer yet. No thumbs. But I will move to combat. The Arabo trigger will go on the Pride Sovereign. So it will be a 5/5. I'll start it off giving Ruby the first love tap of cat. And attack with the Pride Sovereign, and I will exert the Pride Sovereign and make 2 little lifelink cats. So that will go from 5 to 6 to 7.
Okay.
Cool.
My kitty cats tap kind of hard. Lots of love. And I will pass my turn.
Well, that's what I said. I know I probably dug myself a grave saying I want to see how many streams I can take this deck. I know I dug myself a grave. But I also love being arch enemy and taken out very quickly. I love it. I live for it.
Well, like Billy said, it's proper etiquette to hit the host first.
There you go.
That's how it works. I don't know the rules, but yeah. That's the rules.
I mean, there. Enjoy.
No, everybody keep talking. I need to look at my deck list.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one that does that.
No, you need to remember what's in here.
I do. Well, once I start putting tutors in the deck, then I have to actually remember what the hell is in it.
Oh no. When I run Brunna or anything with the tutor, I probably have the deck list up and going, what will save my ass?
That's a pretty
Nope.
good idea.
This deck doesn't have a mock. This deck doesn't
Yeah.
have a mox field for it, so I actually have no idea. I only know like a few cards.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've realized I need to make mox fields of a lot of my decks because I'm just like, I have a
I
vague
try to
idea.
have everything I have playable on Moxfield, which thankfully isn't too many decks.
Misha and Billy, you both saw me at Sealed. You saw how many decks I had with me at all times.
I'll be honest with you, Ruby. Like, my dear, I have literally zero recollection of that because I feel like so many things happened in that weekend.
It really did. I had 11 decks with me.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say Ruby. I was like, I feel like I don't remember any of your decks. I just remember the paddle. That's all I remember.
Wow, that tracks.
paddle
I feel
thing.
like I remember. Play it again. I just kind of remember like.
There was a paddle.
Yeah, that was it.
There were paddles, tattoos. That's about it. Yeah.
Let's
I did
do
get one of those. It was pretty
a
sick.
forest, which is gonna get me a mana, and then I can do that. Let's just do. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, two. Wait. Yeah, I'm a fool. Sorry, I'm also high. All right, we're
I
gonna
mean,
use
you're
the
playing
one
Poke.
floating
You're
mana.
sort of playing Pokemon over there too. So.
Well, yeah, there's that. No, it's the new card that I haven't worked out the
You're
lines
fine.
and how to function with it yet. All right, so I played a land, got a floating green. I'm going to use the floating green to sack Naya Panorama and go get a forest, which is then going to get me an elf or elemental to hands. So I got to shuffle real quick. Alright, so. Alright, I get a Spring Bloom Druid to hands. That's not bad. I'm gonna do 2 for a Deeproot Wayfinder. And I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I will pay 2 to have Shigeki. So that will return Shigeki back to hand. I'll reveal the top 4 cards, and a land will go onto the battlefield tapped, and then the rest will go into my graveyard. Whiff! Oopsie!
I have had that happen before. It sucks.
All goodies, no lands.
The graveyard. Sad face. It's okay. We'll be fine. Okay. Anywho, to my turn. Here we go. Never punished, never punished, never punished. I mean, like, that's not, so I guess okay. Right? Yeah, that's how math works, or something. I don't know. Decisions are hard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions are hard. They are so difficult. L-O-L-O-L. Fuck it. We will recast the Shigeki, I guess, and hope and pray, and yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw.
I like had my fears when I went with that hand. I'm like, you could just not get another land, Billy. And I was like, it's fine. It's not that fine.
Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Because they tap for 1 of any color. 2, go ahead and bring out Feldhorn. Then tap for green and green to bring in the Foretold Serap's Packmate. Puppy.
Oh,
Well, that's a good one.
Did that.
You
I was
got
like,
that
right,
right.
other cards had that ability that were not just the one dangerously scary red card.
That is in here, but it's not. I'd rather have a little bit more of a wall right now early on.
For some reason in my brain, I'm like, yeah, that really scary blue card. Wait a second.
I don't
deck's not blue.
yet have a deck that does that. Yet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to use that yet. Can't attack yet, so I shall pass.
All right, I will untap. My Pride Sovereign does not untap because it was exerted. So Oh, well, that's good. I could use another green, but I'll take any land at this point. I'll play Rogue's Passage.
That's why I love Chromatic
Good
Lantern.
plan.
Let's see. Now that I got that.
You know, I play cards like Chromatic Lantern, the World Tree, just so I don't have to pay attention to what I'm tapping. I hate
Oh.
having to think about that.
That does solve that problem very
So I
easily.
usually tell people, please leave this card alone. It's for my sanity, no advantage.
I will pay 2 for a Swiftfoot Boots. You got the booties.
Booty boots.
Yep.
And then I think I'm just going to pay 2 and put the Stoneforge Masterwork on one of my lifelink cats. This one's got the angry eyebrows because it craves violence. So it
Wait,
gets
isn't
the,
that just a cat? And Billy has been exiled.
Oh no. True, true. They do all crave violence.
Apparently was. I excitedly knocked over my cabinet.
Oh, okay. You're fine. You're still
Yeah.
here. You just went black. So, yeah. You have not been exiled yet.
I did.
And just because I can, I'll use my last mana and I'll put my boots on my Pride Sovereign so it can go fast while it rests. And then I will go to combat. Mitch is starting to do stuff over there, so
I'm not doing anything.
there's nothing happening.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Nope.
This kitty cat will get the Arabo trigger, so it will be... Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 cats. Quick creature plus for each... Okay, so each
Oh,
other,
no.
so it'll get 1, 2, 3 off of Arabo, so it'll be a 4, 4, and then 5 and 6. So this will be... Oh my gosh, math. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it will be a 6, 6 lifelink kitty cat coming over at you, Mitch.
That's the big cat. I'm gonna take 6.
Okay, and I will
Yes.
gain 6.
Now I know why I remembered loving Obolette so much. It's these Eminence creatures.
Eminence is nasty.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
I do like my Dragon deck too. Just that constant dragon discount, even if I never play the Dragon.
See, here's the funny part. I actually, in my Dragon deck, it's piloted by Scion of the Ur. I like the toolbox ability that thing has. Especially with Myriad and being able to do some really funny stuff with ETBs.
Oh, yeah, that can be nasty. That is my turn. Pass to you, Mitch.
Alrighty. Unsap upkeep.
She's back!
That
Yeah, you know.
is a magic card. Let's do. Yeah. We're gonna do Argoth's Sanctum of Nature unsaps because I have a legendary green creature. That's gonna net me a floating mana. I'm gonna go ahead and tap for 5, cast Titanium. ETB, I will return Naya Panorama. And then that's going to trigger Nissa again, so we will get an elf or an elemental. That's a human.
I know, the JK, that is champion delightful. That is human.
Look at this cool deck I've got, y'all.
I love
Isn't that
it.
Cool.
It's beautiful.
All those lands.
Hey, Omnath Locus of Mana, that is an
Like
elemental.
the last elemental I want you to have.
Right? I don't feel so bad about hitting Mitch anymore.
You shouldn't.
That seems pretty
We'll
fair.
go ahead and use the floating mana to sack Naya Panorama. That's going to get me a 5/3 elemental and a tapped forest, which does not trigger Nissa.
Yuck.
Actually, I need to look if that's a replacement ability or if you still get 1 mana every time a land ETBs. I'll look later, but for now I'm gonna assume not.
It says whenever a land enters, so it sounds like you still would get a mana.
Yeah, it's whenever, but
That's
the second one
kind of
does
what
something.
it seems like.
Yeah, only the second one does something.
Then if this is
Yeah, so you'd get the mana, just not the
okay, so then
Timmy
I would have
Cascade.
2
And
more
Mitch has
floating
been
mana.
exiled.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just...
you're
Weird, I'm not
so
exiled on my end.
The landfall trigger of Nissa Research and Animus, like basically it functions the same way as like basically like the same thing as a Lotus Cobra. So you always get that ability, but if you get a second land into play, that's when that like Cascade-esque trigger happens.
Okay, all right, cool. So I have 2 more floating mana then, because I have the land that came in off of Titania, and then the forest I just got.
Yeah,
I'm rejoining right now.
And there you are.
Awesome.
And they're back.
Do I have anything to do with it? Possibly no. Apparently not. Yeah. I think I'm gonna hold up what I have for right now. Well, there is a Faldorn over there.
Yeah.
There's a Faldorn over there.
That's a whole Faldorn.
And a couple of puppies.
Full Faldorn.
Yeah. I can't deal with a Rabo in the command zone, unfortunately. Well, Pride Sovereign isn't great either.
Yeah. My Pride Sovereign does have little booties, though.
Oh yeah, Pride Sovereign has boots. You're right. Okay. I'm just going to actually. Oh, you lose mana when you move through. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll go to combat. I'm gonna lose this. Billy, you're open, right?
Tragically.
Don't worry. I would just like to bop you for 2, if that's all right.
I mean, I'll be a little sad about it, and I'm gonna be like that upset is gonna last me the next like maybe 20 seconds, but I'll take
Okay.
it.
I can accept that. Alright.
This is the saddest I've been about anything for the last 10 minutes.
Your feelings are valid. A damage trigger, I'm gonna survey 1. I'm gonna throw this forest in the graveyard, and then I'm going to return to the battlefield tapped. And that'll get me a mana, but I'm not gonna do anything with it, so I will pass turn.
Terrifying. Okay, let's see. Never punished. Always punished.
No.
It's cool. There's always a way around. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Relic of Legends. And that is objectively all I can do, so I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Let's go ahead and foretell that. This is why I like knowing what's on top of my library, because I don't want to risk exiling a card right now. Actually, I will. I will pay 1 tapping Feldhorn and discarding a card to exile the top card of my library. I can play it this turn. I'm going to put Vexing Shusher into the graveyard, seeing as that no one here is playing like any real countery stuff. And it was a land. So Land for turn. Puppy. And let's go ahead. I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to create big tracts of land. I'm going to play Explosive Vegetation. And pass. I had to play off of what Lou was saying.
Okay.
Because I have huge tracts of land.
Love that for you.
Yep.
I will untap. Draw. Oh, hey, more white mana, because that's definitely what I needed. Not more green or anything. Fine. Hmm. Okay. I think this is just becoming all equipments for me over here, more so than anything else. I'll pay 3 for a Quietus Spike.
Oh, fuck that thing.
What's this?
Whenever
That is
a quick
from my
creature has
home.
Death Touch, whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from my home. I'm familiar with that card.
Okay.
I'll pay 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just move my Stoneforge Masterwork also onto the Pride Sovereign. So it's a boot with a chest plate, lion, cat.
Yep, that is from Shards of Alara. Or Alara Reborn. Whew.
And then
Love that card.
I will let me do some quick maths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would end up being 11 if I exert it.
Whew. How big is that Pride Sovereign currently?
So its base power is a 2/2, but it gets +1/+1 for each other cat. So that would be 2, 3, 4. And then the Stoneforge Masterwork does the same thing. So that would make it 5, 6. So right now, just sitting, it's a 6, 6.
Cool.
But then, if I exert it and make 2 more cats, that goes up by 4 more, so it puts it at 10. And then the Arabo trigger would make it 11, 12, 13. Right, I think.
Mm-hmm. So does the black and white player have any board wipes?
7, 8, 9, 10.
I forget if I do. Probably not.
Okay.
I built this for a meta of people that don't really like the way I play Magic most at all. So yeah.
Luckily, right now, it just would be a really big thing because the stuff that's on it doesn't give it trample or death touch or anything. So it would just be a very large cat, but not something that couldn't be chump blocked.
Mm-hmm.
until I put the sledge on it.
Hmm.
Then things change. But no sledge for now. So I'll move to combat everything going on the Pride Sovereign. Ruby's got a few little wolves, but I think I'm more worried about like that growing pile of elementals.
No. I'm fine. Don't worry about me at all.
That's a lot of things that can come back and make more elementals. So I'm just gonna send a cat your way, Mitch, because you got an elemental to block it, and then I'll
Yeah,
exert and make 2 more cats.
I do and will. I will block it for sure.
All right. The Pride Sovereign is now exerted, so it has to take a nap, and then I will pass my turn.
I love that for it. It can take a nice long nappy poo
It's a little cat nap.
as long as it wants.
They really missed the mark with exert. It could have just been cat nap.
That's neat. Okay, let's
That line scares me for some reason.
I'm gonna tap for 3 green and cast a Springbloom Druid. ETB, I'm gonna sacrifice this forest, get a 5/3 elemental, and then I'm gonna go search my library for 2 basic forests and put them on the battlefield, which is gonna trigger Nissa, so I'll have 2 floating green, and then I'll do the other part. Oh, come on, I can't take this long to find 2 forests. In the green deck? There we go. I promise I'm shuffling good, I'm just doing it on the with part of my desk where it's faster. Oh, that's not my hand, right? No, that's my hand. Right? Yeah. Stoned as hell. Alright, we're gonna find an elf for an elemental. See what we get.
Love seeing that Beastmaster's Ascension and Craterhoof going to the bottom.
That's an elemental. Titania, Nature's Force. I do love that Nissa can hit all 3 Titanias. I think that's very fun. Okay. That's not what I was looking for, though. So, we've got 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, we're gonna do 3, 4, actually 3, 4, 5. I would like to cast Invasion of Ikoria with X equals 3, and I will name Billy as the defender. It comes in with 6 counters. I'm gonna pop it this turn, so don't worry about it. ETB, I search my library and or graveyard for a non-human creature with mana value X or less and put it on the battlefield. So X equals 3, I'm gonna go get the other Titania, the 3 mana. Because I have Argoth, so why not? And I will shuffle, but combat, I'm gonna send Deeproot Wayfinder and Titania at the battle.
Oh no, I can't block that.
Yeah.
But back.
I will respond to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tap the relic, and then I'm gonna tap Shigeki to untap it. So I'm gonna make a red and a green, and I'm gonna cast an Eladamri's Call.
Sorry, what is that one?
I searched my library for a creature, reveal it, put it in my hand.
Oh, yeah, cool. Go for it.
Yeah, no, you're still doing your thing. I just wanted to do my
Oh, okay. Rad. Yeah.
Zalortha.
Yeah. So that'll go to exile. It'll come back as
That would be
Zalortha. Each non-human creature I control, I can assign damage as if it weren't blocked. Also, I have
Oh.
a Deeper Wayfinder trigger because it did damage to a battle. I will survey one. That's going to remain on top, and I will return Naya Panorama to the battlefield tapped. Oh, which will give me a floating mana. Am I going to use that for anything?
Yep, that's the level we're on. I'm gonna grab Sanctum Weaver.
I'm not going to do anything with that. Alright. I will pass the turn after that.
That thing's kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big dinosaur. It's a big stompy boy.
I would like to have my dinosaur on the field now, please.
I was running that card in my Tovolar deck on Brawl for a little bit, and I had Zalortha out because they let me pop it for some reason. And that they did like some combo. They had like 60 Scoot Swarms. And I sent a bunch of wolves at them for lethal, and they spent like 5 minutes lining up all their blockers so they could kill all my wolves. And I went, okay, assign damage as if it weren't blocked for all of them, I guess.
Yep.
Thanks for spending your time on that.
Hi, Shan.
Oh, yikes. Question for you. What would Zalortha's mana value be? Just 2?
I don't know. It might be 0.
Logically,
0.
it should. I think it is 0.
It's exiled and then cast from exile, so...
Less than 3, though, right? Like, we all agree it would be less than 3?
Yeah.
I could agree with that, yeah, because even on the other side, it's 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, if you must.
Well, this would also hurt myself, so...
I'll tap 4, and I will finally get my commander in play. Woo! I'm very excited about that. Trigger, I get a shrine. Then I will tap. I will tap Shigeki to untap. Tap again. So I've got 2 mana. I will cast a Sanctum Weaver. And then I will just pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. You know, I was trying so hard not to be the villain.
Were you though?
Yeah, it really was. I'm gonna tap 1, do the Feldhorn thing. Discarding Moria Marauder.
Okay.
And revealing Goblin Archaeomancer.
Oh, I love that thing. I played that yesterday.
Oh,
An Archaeomancer, however you say it. Tap for red and green. Cast him. Puppy. And yes, I just go puppy every time. That's... I'm going to ask the dreaded question of anybody who plays red. How many artifacts and enchantments are on the field?
One,
you're gonna
2,
write that's exciting.
3, 4.
I have 0.
Actually, no, you got a Dockside you're about to cast. 5.
Yeah,
I
5.
have 4.
Okay. I'm going to tap for red and cast a Dockside Extortionist.
Shocking.
No, it's Dockside, not Shock.
Docking.
Okay.
No.
9.
No?
Oh.
I feel like that was the perfect setup.
It
though.
really was. I appreciate that so much.
I love the fact that you didn't hear it, but my husband behind me just goes, "No."
4. I'm gonna tap 4 or 3 to cast Wild Magic Sorcerer. First spell I cast from exile each turn has Cascade.
That's a good one.
And pass for now. I'm hoping Misha has an answer for that dinosaur.
How is my dinosaur the problem? Look at all you're doing.
Yeah, my shit can be blocked right now.
Look at all these cats.
They're good kitties.
Cats with armor
Who's to say I can't handle the
and
cats?
tools.
They do have lots of tools. Who's giving cats the ability to use tools?
They don't have no thumbs. How they do that?
Whew. And Shan, if you're talking to me, I cannot wait to go back to my red. I fucking hate this black. I hate black hair. I won't back to my red. Nothing against anybody. It just I don't like it. Also, the reason I had to dye my hair makes it that much worse. So, growl. And I passed.
All right. I will untap. Oh wait, the cat's on a nap. Does not untap. Draw for turn. Hmm. I don't think that's that great for me, though, unfortunately. All right. I do the smart thing and just wipe the board, or I do the fun thing and just equip all my cats with cool stuff.
Sounds like you should equip your cats with cool stuff.
Either one works for me.
Because I feel like it could get real weird with the spike giving death touch and me having super buff cats.
Okay, I'm a furry. That is an entirely different subset of that genre. There are
I
people.
can't do that.
There are people blocked by Kellogg's because of buff kitties.
All right, so I'll move up to 2, and I will move this onto the violence cat. It craves it. And then I will. Ooh. A second. I don't have enough for that. I can't count. I'm not gonna put. Sorry, I take that back. I'm not gonna put the masterwork on. So I'll tap 3, and I'll put the sledgehammer on. And then I'll tap another 3, and I'll put the spike on the cat. The spiky, sludgy cat. Alright. So that gives it 1, 2, 3. Then move to combat. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a 6/6 lifelink, trample, death touch, lose half your life cat. think I'm gonna have it come at Mitch because I need that dinosaur gone.
Oof. Wait, what words does it have?
It has lifelink, trample, death touch, and if it deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up.
Yeah, Death Touch. Death Touch. That's the one I don't like. Okay.
It does
All
tend to
right.
be the bad one with
I
this
know you want
combination.
my dinosaur to go away, but I don't. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I would like to cycle Edge of Autumn by sacrificing a land and creating another 5/3 elemental. And I will draw a card. And then I will block with these two 5/3 elementals. So I
Okay.
will trade you.
It has trample.
And death touch.
Oh, so you only assign one damage at a time. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hate it here. Alright, I'll give you the dinosaur. I was gonna do that anyway, so I'll still do that, but I'll block with the dinosaur.
All right, if you block with the dinosaur, I will
Oh,
not
it still only
assign.
assigns one damage.
If you
Dang.
block with the dinosaur, I won't trample it over because I think I get to assign how the damage is dealt.
You do,
So
yeah.
if you give me your dinosaur, I will assign all of my damage to your dinosaur.
I will call that a fair trade, since you're still gonna get 6 life off of it.
Yep, and my violence cat will die. One, two. And I will pass my turn.
End of your turn.
Oh.
I'm going to tap 2 and 4 to cast delayed blast fireball from exile.
There it is. Alright, so you're wrapping the board?
I'm wrathing y'all's boards, but things happen on my side. I needed that dinosaur gone too. I will get to Cascade off of Wild Mage, so something for 3.
That does 5 damage to all of our stuff.
5 damage. But it machine guns your cats down, which is
Yeah.
what I've been doing math for. Farseek, I will go grab me a land.
I'm gonna respond.
Okay?
I'm going to tap my commander to untap the relic. I'm going to tap the relic for green. I am going to cast a drop rotation.
No, that's not gonna help us.
I'm gonna get rid of Hall of Heliod's Generosity. I get to search for land.
Whew. Like, when you kept talking like you had an answer for that dinosaur, I'm like, okay, I've got to stop Titania.
I'll grab a Sarah's Sanctum.
Yeah, I mean, I do have some kind of wipe in my hand that also could have done it, but it also would have knocked out everything I had going on, so.
I figured that too, so I wasn't trying to extend, but I'm like, okay. We're going to see Titania in a second. I don't want that.
That's valid.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else beyond that, so my board is rapid. I am probably out of the game, but it's cool.
I grab Cinderglade, comes into play tapped, and continue.
Oh yeah, we're into my turn, right?
Yep.
Alright.
I think I've got a lot of wolves coming at me next turn.
Yeah, we've got to lower you down. We've got to put you down a little bit.
I deserve this. This is fine.
let's do 6 for Titania Nature's Force. I will play this forest from my graveyard and get a 5/3 elemental. And then we'll go ahead and tap Argoth, sack Naya, and go get a new forest. And that will create another elemental.
Thank you for the follow, Shan. I actually didn't realize you were not following me.
And I'll pass.
Alright.
Gosh, these boards just keep building right back up.
I'm in the Stone Age right now. I don't know about you.
I mean, I am now. I have a lot of equipments and nothing to equip.
In my defense, I was left unsupervised.
And blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna cast Goshen Tie of Hidden Cruelty. Right, duh. Yeah, no, I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm just passing from there.
Okay.
Oh, you Ruby.
Untap. Draw. Let's do... Well, this is risky. Let's do it. 3 for Durnan of the Yawning Portal.
Ooh.
Whenever he attacks, I may look at the top 4 cards in my library. I may exile a creature card from among them. And I may cast that spell for as long as it remains exiled.
And it was Undaunted.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I had too many words. I'm trying to
3
figure.
cheaper.
Yeah. I'm then going to pay 2 for Rising of the Day.
Okay.
Creatures I control have haste. Legendary creatures get +1/+0.
Ew, gross. Hate it. For me.
Yep.
Ooh.
Going to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I'm doing math in my head. I apologize. I'm going to send 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage at you, Misha. Should level you down. When I attack, I can look at the top 4 and exile a creature. That works. I'm going to lay down Howling I'm going to reveal Howling Galefang. Second main. Tap 1 and Feldhorn to discard Edgewall Inn and exile a card. And that would be Stormkiln Artist. So
Alright.
I'm going to pay the 2 green for Howling Galefang.
Mm-hmm.
And Puppy. And I have to cast Stormkiln, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm at it. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. And because I've done a bunch of stuff, I'm not going to deal with the... Actually, no. It would be exile. I have not touched the top of my library yet, so it's exile for of 3 CMC or less. Thank God for y'all. Actually, I'm really not liking this, and it needs to stop. Keeper of Secrets, Plarg and Nasari, Urbrass, Heretic Praetor, and Atali Primal Storm.
Yeah, let's just bury all that.
Apex
Yeah.
Devastator.
And that.
Yeah, put that away.
Well, that works. Squee the
There you
Immortal.
go. You can have a squee.
I'm okay with the squee.
As a treat.
I'm okay with a squee for now.
Yeah, you know what squee means.
I do.
Puppy. And with that, I will pass.
So I'm gonna just ask a question.
Huh.
It's really random. I get it. It's unusual. Does this deck run a food chain?
Yes, it does.
Hey, there it is.
But by the way,
There we go.
but here's the thing. By the way, it has never happened. I have pulled off the fucking Itali win more times than I have the food chain win. Because I have no way of recurring food chain if it gets destroyed. If food chain hits the graveyard, it's game. Or I can't really do anything with it.
Understood.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Ruby asked me because my Faldorn deck is specifically a food chain combo deck.
Mm-hmm. It's in here, but it's honestly, with Rising of the Day and Feldhorn on the field, it just makes it an army of puppies and I attack. I have no mana tricks with it. Hey, Dana.
Okay. Okay, we agreed things are out of control now, right?
I mean, they were before, but
They were before, and here they are again.
I got beat up for no reason. My trees were burned.
Yeah, I have a little bit of regret.
My elves were shaken from their homes.
I'm about to shake some dogs down. I'm gonna austere command and just all creatures, high and low.
I don't love that either, but all right.
Okay.
I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
I'll get there soon.
I mean, with all the resets, you're with us now.
No, I'm not.
Okay, fair. I tried.
Exile.
All right, so nobody has any creatures now. That's great. That's fantastic. Let's. I was planning to have one more mana this turn. Let's go for it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know why I'm like sorting out my mana. It's all the same color right now.
4. That works. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Zendikar Resurgent. And then I'm going
Zendikar's
to.
good, then.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Card that
let's
does
have
dirty things.
these two for a total of 4 green mana because I have a doubler. I'm going to use. Well, yeah, we'll use one of it first. Come on. Whatever. You know, I'm going to use one of the 4 for Llanowar Elves. Draw a card off of Zendikar.
You
Hang on.
really need that Llanowar proxy. That it's just the Llanowar with the like thickest ass that it ever should possibly have.
I actually kind of hate that one. I don't know why. It's got a weird, uncanny nature to it.
It
and
does?
It makes me hate this art because I can't unsee it.
I just have the dirtiest mind ever, so it doesn't bother me simply because it's funny. I mean, my signature is currently floating around the big boobed Mama Zakama, so
Hell yeah.
my signature's floating around on one of those, and I signed over the cleavage.
I remember this Llanowar Elves copy, like this specific one. I was like, I should start like kissing cards and then giving them to friends.
Oh yeah, this is one of the sweetest things she ever did. I have 3 floating greens still. Let's go ahead and ew it. And I think I'm really trying to decide what I want. I think I want. No one's gonna let me meld Titania, so I'm just gonna get the tutor back, and I'll grab Invasion of Ikoria. And that's also a creature, so I will draw a card. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I have to discard.
Oh no.
What do I do?
Power
Let's.
move, discard the card you just got back.
Mm-hmm.
Really don't need this. I'm gonna discard Life's Legacy and pass.
Okay. Let's see if I get to do something this turn.
I believe in you.
I'd like to believe in the me that believes in me. Okay. I'm gonna tap for 1 white. I'm gonna play a Sanctum of Tranquil Light. I'm gonna risk the potential that I'm gonna just get completely blown out here, but like, you know, fuck it, we ball or something, right?
My only board. I only had that one. Well, no, I have a Blasphemous Act, but it's way down there. I don't use it normally.
Tap 3. I'm gonna cast Moonblessed Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, I search my library for an enchantment, and it goes on top of my library.
Yeah, I don't think I run too many others, so I think I'm like board wiped out.
I'm gonna reveal Sanctum of Vault.
It's a good one.
You know, that's what they've told me.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent one.
What I have heard. Yeah, you know. Like, if I have a shot at getting in this game, it's probably the way to do it.
Well, right now we're all back to rebuilding phase, except for Mitch, who apparently could just drop all the creatures in one shot.
I have.
I mean, that's like.
I have two. I have a 1/1 and a 2/1. What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot. The Cinder Carver. I'm used.
Right,
I thought that was a creature. I don't know why. It's this hasn't set in yet.
Will pass.
I mean, I will dump my entire hands, but that takes a turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Well, that's of no fucking use at this table. Going to tap. I'm going to be able to tap these correctly in a second. 3 and 2 to go ahead and put Feldhorn back out, so that I can do this. Tap 1, tap her, and discard Guttural Response.
Cool.
And exile. Son of a bitch. That is Heroic Intervention. That would have been a lot handy not exiled.
Oh no.
Womp womp.
Hmm.
You still cast for a wolf.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm just like, shit. Yeah, I'll pay 2. Cast Heroic Intervention. Puppy. And swing my puppy at Misha. For 2.
2?
Yep. I'm gonna poke you for 2. I'm gonna leave Squee where he is. So I will pass.
Alright. Hope I get something. maybe another green mana. That would be great.
It's about to be a forest.
It was not a green mana, but that's okay. It was something.
Also, how threatening can I be? Look at how cute my playmat is. Seriously.
Okay. What is the scariest thing that's currently on the board? That's an artifact or enchantment.
The
Oh.
green.
The Resurgent that lets them play everything in their hand?
I was gonna say Zendikar Resurgence is giving the green player double the mana. I mean, Rising the Day is giving my creatures haste. Please, for the love of God, leave Chromatic Lantern alone.
And I have a sticky 1-mana enchantment that does basically nothing.
Yeah, I would leave. I wasn't even gonna name yours.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother with that one.
Like, it's just I guess.
If you insist on blowing up Zendikar Resurgent, I will understand, but I will cry.
I'm sorry, Mitch. I feel like I've been picking on you so much tonight. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
Hey, I'm the one that took you from 54 to what you're at. So
Look, if I can make people afraid of forests, I've done my job.
I have been very afraid of forest tonight, so
I'm not afraid of Forest. I'm afraid of you. I've seen what you can do.
That works.
I will play a Quasali Slingers. When it or another cat enters a battlefield under your control, you may destroy target artifact or enchant. So
You got it.
and then because this seems like a really good thing, I'm gonna pay 1 and put the boots on it. No attacks, but it's got boots.
Boots are good.
And I will pass my turn.
Alright. Unsap, upkeep, draw.
And by the way, hello everybody in chat. I'm still getting used to actually having to talk to the chat too. Whew.
Got 8 forests there, just FYI.
Yeah, I cannot wait to. I think Monday, if it comes in time, I'm cracking open the Doctor Who decks.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Now, if anybody's willing to send me a collector's box, I'll be happy to open it too. But until then, all I got is the booster. All I got is the decks.
I need to go to my LGS and see what they've got, because I would kind of like. I'd like to get at least the villains deck. That's more my speed.
I'm doing with Doctor Who what I did with Lord of the Rings. I'm buying them and immediately dismantling them. I have so many homes for so many of those cards.
I think I want to keep the villains deck mostly intact.
I pre-ordered the Jeskai one and the Teamer one to have Doctors 9 through 13.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think I'm gonna do after that, besides it, I think I'm gonna get Missy at least, like that card, just because, like, especially watching through so many of the things, like clips of Missy, I was like, oh, I love her too much.
Oh,
I actually do really enjoy the actress.
After watching Shuffle Up and Play and getting to see Gavin play the War Doctor, the War Doctor is basically the Boris version of this deck. I'm building it.
Yeah, I can see that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna use 4 of it for Goreclaw.
Yep.
That's gonna cover the commander tax on Titania, so I'm gonna use the other 5 for Titania. That's gonna return probably a Panorama. Yeah, we'll just grab a Panorama. And yeah, we'll go ahead, tap Elf to sack the Panorama, get a Forest, get an Elemental, and pass.
The green player is still doing green things.
This deck does one thing really well, and that's make elementals and get lands out. That's 2 things. I'm green, I don't do math.
Do you want to see the projected number of wolves I create?
No.
That's all wolf
I'm
tokens.
seeing it. Yeah, when are you going to send me some of those, huh?
I gave them out. I'll definitely happily give you. I love that. That's what I made these for.
Should. I collect wolves.
Well, I'm right here.
I want to try to advance my board, but on the other, I'm
I
That's pretty bad.
I
No, I think removal has pretty much been spent at this point.
I promise you I will leave you alone for a while.
I could draw a board wipe and I still wouldn't play it for what it's worth. Also, I don't have one.
I'll skip the Blasphemous Act if I cascade to it. So
I'm gonna cast Sanctum of All. What? Doesn't really do anything right now. So if it survives, cool. If it doesn't, well,
it's such a pretty card.
it really is. I'm just gonna pass the turn after that. It's really on you.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will pay 1, tap Feldhorn, discard a mountain, and exile.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. See,
Oh, and you have haste. Go off. Win
no,
the
no,
game.
no, no. That's the
Hit
thing.
it.
No, you have to
Do
think.
it.
I am, Mitch. Give me a second, because I have to. If I cast it, it gets destroyed next turn, because someone has
You
a
don't
way to
need next
destroy
turn.
thing. I know. You know, fuck it. I've
There
said.
is no next turn.
Yeah, you would probably just win there.
Oh, I
Yeah, you
would.
win right
But I
now.
mean, if I was thinking about just going food chain, that nuclear deterrent is right here, and then I realized someone has a destruction spell for artifacts and enchantments.
Yeah, no, if you can win right there, win right there. Do it.
Yep. Tap
Yeah,
3 for Squee the Immortal. Rinse and repeat, and attack.
Hell yeah.
GG's.
If I had 4
Yeah.
mana, I could have flashed in the Alms Collector, but I didn't have mana, so yeah.
Yeah. So GG's. I don't even know how
Yeah,
long we've been
GG's.
going. So
We went an hour and a half,
yeah,
right? Roughly.
and I can
that's
honestly,
decent.
I can no longer say that this deck is won using the food chain combo. Damn it.
Yeah, the second that you said that, I was like, you realize you manifested that you're about to win with it, right?
And also, this is really funny. This is also the first game that's being played with a real copy of Food Chain.
Hell yeah. I love that card. Or that copy. wanna get one.
I purchased this knowing I could trade the first sliver and just get my money back. Because this is all I wanted. Whew.
Honestly, I really only wanted I want the rewind from that one because I thought the art was so cool.
I'm putting the rewind in Talrand, but if I were to trade it, I wouldn't cry. The food chain was all I wanted. Because the other art of food chain I want happens to be the most expensive version.
Well, apart from Billy, unfortunately, not really getting to play, I did think that was a really good game. I mean, there was a lot of interaction, 2 board wipes, and still some rebuilding. So
Yeah.
I am in no way upset about the combo ending that far into the game.
Yeah, Mitch and Ruby, both of your decks just like no matter. I felt like that meme where it's like, how many times do I have to tell you, old man, that I'm SpongeBob on? Where it's just like, board wipe, you rebuild. Board wipe, you rebuild.
Board wipe,
Just
that's a
going back.
paddling.
It's ironic because this deck was built by, or well, originally it's been modified a ton since then. But initially, Titania was a gift to, or from the person who kind of taught me how to play Magic, and he used to drive me crazy with that stuff in 1v1s, where it's like, your decks are bulletproof and I hate you. Like, I cannot interact with your deck because you just don't care, you
She
know?
has become what you hate.
Honestly,
Exactly.
honestly, Mitch, that Titania deck is the deck I equate to you. So,
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I always joke that Feldhorn is me on a card. It makes wolves and does really stupid shit. So, I would love
Yeah,
one
you
day
run
to
a
actually.
very good Falthorn deck.
I would actually love to cosplay as her one day, because that again is me on deck, on card. So, oh,
You should do that.
I just have never made an outfit before, so I have no idea where to even begin. I have no idea how the hell y'all do all that.
Well, funny that you say that.
Yeah.
Literally right before our before the stream started, I was on a call with Air Bubbles and Mythic Michaela because we tried to do this for Vegas, and it kind of fell through. Michaela was setting up a like cosplay boot camp to help newer cosplayers like get started, figure out like their processes and help them make costumes. Everybody ended up kind of just pushing their costumes back because things come up. But if you're interested, I'm sure she would be happy to offer you a spot in the upcoming cosplay boot camp if you would like.
I mean, I can give it a shot.
Yeah, and I mean, even if it's not for like a one of the next cons, we've also
Right.
just been trying to like come up with tutorials, ways we can help new people get into cosplay. So if you would like to be a part of that, we would happily help out.
Yeah, right now I am trying so hard to find a job back in my field because I am a graphic designer, but I kind of left my previous job at pandemic, and because I transitioned, I cannot return to that job. Very toxic environment. Sucks. But right now I just work at a hot topic, and I kind of really, really hope to get back in my field so I can start actually having fun again. Okay, so do we want...
I might take you up on that because I've been ever since I saw like particularly this art, I was like, I simply want to be her. I can unearth it, but
Ooh, already, yeah.
Yes.
I was like, I can just be her, right? Like that's like an option. I think that's an option.
That's
So
exactly what I said about Feldhorn.
I was like, I can just do that.
Yep.
So I'm like thinking about that. So I might take you up on that one.
Yeah, there's also just so Michaela was going to try to put together like an application because we were wanting to do like the boot camp specifically, I think for Chicago, but there is a Discord that someone named Max that competed in Pittsburgh had put together just for people that do magic cosplay, and it's just a great place for cosplay resources and people just sharing knowledge and everything like that. I'll add you both to that Discord if you'd like. And then boot camp, we can talk more about that too, because that's I think more of like an intensive like let's get this costume done for Vegas or for Chicago. So
We'll see how the rest of October goes, because also, surgery's coming up. I can't wait. I know I seem stupidly excited, but I got the call for surgery consultation November 22nd of last year.
no,
I just
I don't think
now
that,
got
I don't
that
think
call.
it's silly or like I think you are the perfect amount of excited. Like that's a huge thing. It's amazing.
Yep. Oh, so that's going to be interesting. And I guess that means that next week I will be running Feldhorn again, because no one has dethroned her yet.
Fantastic.
I know. With this table, I was like, okay, I'm going to say I want to not let this go next week, and y'all are going to take me. And it's like, well, nope. Which I apologize. I was one of the board wipers, and I feel bad. So I don't run that many.
Everybody
I mean,
plays Good
I
Magic.
wiped the board because your board was getting scary. So like,
Yeah.
Next time you need to bring the Queen Marchesa, because I really did want to see that.
I didn't know that you did. I would have probably done
I
it.
said I did. I said you don't want to let me pick because I'm going to say do your worst.
Oh no, the Marchese is not my worst. The worst is Chihira the Artisan. Because that deck was like a crazy project that like I got scary good at piloting because I also piloted a CDH iteration of it.
Oh,
And
nice.
the deck I'm working on next is, or one of them, because I have like at least 4 CDH projects in my brain. But one of them is going to be kind of like almost like an upgrade of the CDH list I built. So I'm interested to see what that ends up looking like. But yeah, no, the Chihira Artisan deck is probably my scariest casual deck because it is crazy fast in a way that I cannot put into normal words.
Honestly, Feldhorn is that for me. I used to say Zabaz was my strongest. Then Marika. This one is proven just to be my best. Which, funny, because there aren't that many people in here, and I don't think the person who is going to tag team with me is in here. I want to check that before I say it. Nope, and I'm not going to say who is my partner in crime for this. But I am debating on a show or a side show or something, working with somebody to turn my chaotic decks into CEDH decks on like a show, because I build crazy, but I'm never optimized. I want someone to help me optimize. So that's going to be interesting. So it is 10:30 here. If we want to go to a game 2, that's fine. If not, I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired.
I won't lie, I'm a little tired as well.
I gotta work pretty early, so should probably call
Okay.
it.
Oh, hi Tony. Hi. You came in at the last second. But yep, thank y'all for coming here. Let's go around, say our goodbyes, and then I'll close it out. So, you go ahead first, Misha, or whoever wants to go first.
Sure, I'll go ahead. Hello everybody. I am Magic Mishamigo, cosplayer, magic player, just big goofball all around. I played my trusty Swole Cats deck, Arabo, Roar of the World. I got out there fast, punched a lot, gained a lot of life, did some things, wiped the board at least once, but had a good time. Thank you so much, Ruby, for having me. I appreciate it. Had a great time. I think this is my first time playing with all three of you, so it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Likewise. This is such a good game with you.
And pass it over to Mitch.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's been Mitch. Ruby, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. Always happy to play with you. And Billy and Misha, it was great meeting you and playing with you. Played Titania tonight. Had pretty strong game. Got stopped trying to go for a meld, and then got stopped trying to rebuild after a second board wipe, and that happens. But I felt good about it because the deck was powering through things and keeping up in a way that I like it too. So that was good for me. But yeah, that's it. I'll pass to Billy.
Hello everyone. I'm Billy. I go by Billy_819 on Twitter. The deck I played this evening was my Goshentai Shrines deck. Got a little mana screwed. Tried to bounce back, kind of didn't, but we tried our best, and still definitely a good game to enjoy with all of y'all. And once again, Ruby, thanks again for having me, and Misha and Mitch, it was great to actually get a game with both of you, because I've known Crucible for a minute, and I'm like, I just wish I was gamed with them, which is a weird thing to say, but yeah, But
It do be
yeah.
like that.
So, yeah, if anything, catch me either randomly at some CDH tournament somewhere, or the plan is to be going to MagicCon Chicago in February, so you'll see me around.
All right. Thank you all for coming here, because this was actually a lot of fun. Hope to have y'all on again sometime. I'll be opening up actually signups next month. I have a few more weeks I got to go through here. But anyone who enjoyed this game or missed last week's game, I am slowly, as they get played, I upload them to Twitter. The game from or not Twitter, YouTube. There's too many fucking social media sites. I'm uploading last week's game to YouTube tonight. This one will upload after next week's game. So I'm trying to actually be a professional, or not professional, but be an actual consistent content creator. So let's see if I can go into week 3 strong. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming and playing, because again, I cannot repeat enough. That was a lot of fun. And hope to see everybody next week. Monday, I'll be doing a box opening of the Doctor Who set, if Amazon will get me the decks here in time. No promises. And I'm waiting on one more reply for next week, but I do not remember who I've set for next week, and just watch Twitter for that one. I've got to look everything up. But see everybody later. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.